One of the main problems when starting game development is the learning curve that the overall process takes until mastered. Not only from a point of view of the technology but also of the experience, feeling or sensibility required to make a game actually fun to play. In this video, we will be looking at 13 reasons why you should use Gdevelop in your game. Although both points seem unrelated, the truth is that they are, and you cannot gain experience in making fun and pleasant games if you don't have the ability to master a tool that allows you to make quickly games without compromising on its quality and features. When you think about beginner game engines, you usually think about tools like Scratch, which are very easy to take on, but that limits you in the complexity and quality of the games that you can develop. Gdevelop is a solution that allows you to start quickly developing, without limiting your capacity to make great games, and will enable the knowledge and complexity of the game to go hand in hand, up to the level of professional games. So, here are 13 reasons why you should use Gdevelop for your next game, or to make your first game in case you are beginning. 1. Gdevelop is open source. Gdevelop is a free and open source, cross-platform 2D game development tool designed to be used by anyone. Gdevelop is a general purpose, and the game engine is powerful enough for any 2D game. The base of the project are one of the first versions of the Construct 2 source code, which was released at the beginning of the game engine lifecycle, and from then, has grown into a full-blown game engine, sharing some similarities with its parent, but with unique differential points. 2. Gdevelop is easy to learn. Gdevelop is very easy to learn and doesn't require any programming knowledge.
From here we can add an event,
The paradigm that
and we'll
lies
zoom in
behind
to make
the
it more
pair
readable.
condition action is very easy to
So the
understand
easiest way to
and
think
start
of the
applying to
no-code
making
system
games,
is to
but
think of
at the same time
if,
is powerful
then.
and won't limit the
So,
capacity and
if
creativity
this
of
side,
the development
the
team.
condition side,
Bill and
You can
Ray
create
Ark.
any kind of game,
Pixelated
platformers,
Age of
puzzles,
Empires.
shoot 'em up, strategy, 8-bit games, or just about any type genre of game that you want. 2. Visual programming is its best. The events system is a powerful way to express the logic of your game, without having to learn a programming language. Events are super easy to learn and are designed to be just as powerful and flexible as any programming or scripting language. Events support statements, conditional and logical operators, groups, links, and loops such as for each and repeat. You can even create functions to reuse and share your events across projects. If you feel like you do need to use a more traditional scripting language, you can use a JavaScript block inside an event. It's perfect for reusing a complex algorithm or third-party library. 3. Built-in editors for quick prototyping and creation. Gdevelop is embedding third-party editors like Piskel, must be installed on the system, for creating sprite and pixel art assets, as well as a sound effect generator. It's ideal for fast prototyping in game jams or making 8-bit games. The editor comes up with an integrated debugger to inspect your game while previewing it, a profiler to measure performance, and a preview over Wi-Fi to quickly test on mobile devices. 4. Gdevelop is extensible. The game engine supports the concept of extensions that can be developed, shared or distributed to enhance Gdevelop. All built-in features are provided as extensions from the system. 5. Gdevelop is bundled with tons of features, out of the box. Objects define what is displayed on the screen. Sprites with multiple animations supporting rescaling and tinting, texts, tiled sprites and 9 patch objects useful for background and platforms, particles emitters, shape painters to draw arbitrary shapes on screen. The game engine supports multiple layers, time slowdown and speed up, custom hitboxes, and even includes a physics engine. You can also enhance your objects with predefined behaviors, platformer engine, physics engine, pathfinding, automatic cleanup of objects outside the screen, and more. 6. Gdevelop supports only 2D. 2D is still easier and faster to develop than 3D. This could be seen as a disadvantage, But if you think about the problems generated by game engines that support both 2D and 3D, you will see that just having one option will make the development more straightforward and more performant as everything is optimized for 2D. 7. Gdevelop has multiplayer and network features. Through the extension systems, Gdevelop enables multiplayer, network, and server features that you can use for your next game. It is system simple with plenty of features to enable a multiplayer version of your games. You can use Google Firebase to create and manage all the virtual elements that you want on your game or to save and load information from your users to improve the analytics capacity of your game. 8. Gdevelop is multi-language. We are certain that you wouldn't be expecting this one in a visual tool, but Gdevelop allows you to inject JavaScript code into your game to have some of the functions to be coded in a regular coding language. 9. Gdevelop is multi-platform for mobile, desktop, and Messenger. With Gdevelop you can publish your games to the web, HTML5, iOS, Android, Windows, macOS, Linux, and even games created with Gdevelop run anywhere, and you can do a one-click export to Android, Windows, macOS, and Linux from the app. 10. Gdevelop has an active support team. Sometimes the fact of being open source could be more of a problem than a benefit if the number of developers is insufficient to keep the project moving forward. Gdevelop has a large and active community of developers that are constantly fixing bugs, and pushing new features that make the engine grow in quality and ability to support more demanding developers. 11. Gdevelop is well documented and has plenty of tutorials. Learn step by step how to use Gdevelop or get help with a specific feature. The wiki has tutorials and complete documentation for the software. Tons of examples are also available and ready to be tried in one click, like a tutorial to create a platformer game or to create a simple tank shooter game, and much more. Gdevelop has a community forum and a Discord to get help. 12. Gdevelop has a large community of Gdevelop has a large community very active, that will allow you to get answers and help for the problems that you could find while developing your games. This will make your progress easier and more stable, as you will not spend large periods of time blocked due to the lack of knowledge on solving some problem with the engine, or with a particular aspect of your game. Who is Gdevelop not suitable for? So far we've seen a lot of good reasons to use Gdevelop, but who is Gdevelop not suitable for? Well, Gdevelop isn't what will make the next big AAA game, or the next 3D best mobile game ranking on the top lists. Just like the case of Godot, Gdevelop will not officially generate games for the consoles, although some workarounds exist, because the tools required to export the game to the consoles will not support an integration with Gdevelop. Gdevelop, although being fun to develop, due to the event systems and the visual scripting, has some limitations associated with it, and visual scripting can have its bottlenecks when trying to make large changes at once. If you have any questions, problems, or comments, don't hesitate in putting a comment and we will answer as fast as we could. Thank you for watching. We hope that you have liked this video. If it has been the case, consider subscribing, giving a like, and clicking on the notification button. See you in the next video, game developers.